Fall, the newest movie out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. In this movie, we follow two friends who have had a traumatic past with the passing of a friend, and now they are climbing, I believe it is the B12 tower, to basically vlog it and overcome their fears. But what could possibly go wrong? Could you get stuck up there? That's what we're going to discuss. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Fall? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's get into this review of Fall right now.
What is it that Dan used to say?
If you're scared of dying, don't be afraid to live.
Okay, so Fall. Look, I'd be lying to say that I wasn't a little bit excited for this movie. I thought the trailers would look decent. I was like, it's an interesting concept. People climbing the B12 tower and then getting stuck up there. And then how are they going to get down? What are they going to do? What could possibly go wrong? And I was like, you know what? This is one of those movies where it's sort of like those movies like The Shallows, like those type of movies where you're like one location and you're stuck and stranded and you got to try and get help. And you can really build tension in films like this that make it really, really good. And you're like on the edge of your seat. Open Water is a perfect prime example of a one-shot film in the one spot in the ocean with sharks around, and the tension is there constantly all the time. So I was hoping 4 was going to be like that. So what did I think of 4? I'm going to be honest. I actually quite enjoyed this movie. I don't think it's absolutely woeful. I don't think it's absolutely fantastic. But you know what? It's a decent film. It's absolutely decent. It gave me things that I was looking for, but then it also did things that really annoyed me and really made me question this movie at the same time. So it's sort of like, you know, I'm in the middle of this movie. I'm like smack bang in the middle. Okay, let's talk about what didn't work for me. What didn't work is her friend. I absolutely hate that character to a T. I hate her. I was rooting for her to die. She was annoying the shit out of me. From her peer pressure point to like just being a complete idiot. And she was the main reason why they got stuck there. Like, she was just being an absolute asshole. And I was just like, yo, your friend has just lost her husband. And now here you are doing this stuff and just pushing her to the point where it's like, bro, you're going to get her killed as well. Like, she's just dumb. This character is absolutely dumb and thinks she can do everything. And it's so frustrating when I see a character like that. It's like, love, what the fuck are you doing? You're an idiot. And now I'm rooting for you to die. I really am. What also didn't work for me is this little subplot storyline that they throw in regarding the husband, the friend, and her. To me, that felt very cheap. And it was kind of like, when her dad is mentioning about him, you kind of start to put 2 to 2 together, and you're like, okay, right, so this is what's happening. And it's just like, come on, like, are we really doing this storyline? It doesn't need, that storyline did not need to be in here. It added absolutely nothing. Nothing to this story, nothing to the tension, nothing at all. It added absolutely nothing. Another thing that I didn't like as well in this film is how dumb these characters really are. Like, they are absolutely dumb. They're stuck on top of this tower. And, like, it's just, oh my God. It blows my mind, like, how dumb these characters are. There was such a simple way to get down that they just didn't think about at all. Like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you guys really not thinking about this? Like, you're thinking of all these crazy ideas. It's like, there's like this really simple idea. And there's this one where you see in the trailer where she gets on the dish. She gets on a dish for a reason. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, so you're on the dish right now. There is a simple thing you could do. And they never, ever addressed that. So that didn't work for me. Some of it's just not believable. And I'm kind of sitting there like, okay. The fact that they survived that long without water, I was kind of like, in the fucking sun. I was like, okay, it is what it is. Cool. But what did I like about this? I thought the tension was there. In scenes, there was tension where I was on the edge of my seat because I was like, oh, she could die at this moment. This could happen, that could happen. And I was like, cool. All right. You got me there. there's also a twist in this film that at the time when it happened, like before the twist is revealed, when it happens, I'm like, that is total BS. And I was just livid. I was like, that is absolute dog shit. That is not, I don't believe that at all. But when the twist happens, I was like, you got me. I actually thought you were going to do the dumb route. But then when they revealed what happened and everything, I was like, okay. Now I'm starting to get on board, because now it's like, damn, shit just is fucking hitting the fan here. I thought the performances from our lead was absolutely fantastic. I really liked her in this. She was great. I had no real problems with it. I thought visually it was stunning. It looked really good. I have no problems with the visual effects. I have no problems with the cinematography. It looked fantastic. But it was really that tension. It really got me. And that's what I was looking for out of this film, is that tension. There is some gory scenes in here as well. So it's not really like there's vultures eating guts and shit like that. But another thing that I also found very weird and interesting and dumb was there's like these people there that they're like trying to get their attention for, and something happens with them, and I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, that's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Like, what? It just made absolute complete no sense at all. But yeah, overall, look, I'm mixed on it. There's aspects that I really, really loved and thought it worked. It has its moments, but it also has its moments where I'm just kind of sitting there left scratching my head going, what could have been and what didn't work is kind of just hindering this film and bringing it down for me. So unfortunately for me, I'm smack bang in the middle. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Fall? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.